So you can't pinch with it. You can spread with it just fine, just don't use this to pinch. The combi tool, you can use to spread and pinch, but obviously the capability is diminished. This only spreads 16 inches.
Are we getting a spreader?
We are. We're getting a spreader. It's just the way that the admin decided to purchase
Who broke that one?
It looks like these look identical at this point.
Yeah, they are.
Without
Yeah,
saying
the bodies are all the same.
If we decided to...
Yeah, we can't change
Blake,
it out. So the idea is that the engine companies have a combi tool, but like you guys would have a cutter and a spreader on your rig, and then 54 would as well. So real easy to use. You just hit the button, you can hear that it's running. It's got a brushless system in there. So the battery operates an internal hydraulic pump. So they still operate at 10.5. There's still a hydraulic unit, but it's just all built inside. Real easy. On and off. It's just got a toggle switch. The difference between these tools and the old ones, you've got 100% power right away, so you don't need to wait for the pressure to build. So like when you're running it and you get it all the way open, you'll hear the motor change, let off. You don't want to overtax them. But you'll notice it's nice because they're so responsive. You can get in and get bites and get in to where you want to be. You don't have to sit there and wait for them. So that's a nice thing. With the batteries, they come on and off really easy. They've got an indicator light on them, so if you hit the button, you can see how much charge is left. You should get between 10 and 12 cuts or spreads per battery. So they're not going to last forever, but for a normal B-pillar, you should be able to do it with a battery. If not, if you're on the cutters or spreaders, throw an extra battery with you when you go out.
How many extra batteries can we have?
We've got 6 total right now, so just 2 per unit. But then we've obviously got the backup unit here, so we've got an AC adapter. So the cool thing is it's corded, so if we did run out of batteries for whatever reason, we can drop this on and we have endless supply of power. So this is kind of the backup. We've been using it today and it seems to work just as well. Obviously you just have the cord in the way. Couple of things to be aware of. Don't do stupid shit with them. If you try cutting a huge case hardened angle iron, you can break them. They're not indestructible. The cutting pressures on this versus our old ones is 4 times more. These have like 220,000 pounds of cutting force, where our old ones had like 80,000. So there's a ton of cutting force. The technology is different in the way the blade design is, but you can break them. So no reason to cut wheels and bumpers and stupid shit like that. They will break. The other thing to be aware of is they are longer, so we're having to kind of maybe modify our techniques a little bit. We found it's been hard to get down in the bottom of the B-pillar to cut. So we're talking about some different things. So you guys will kind of find that. So we'll just start working on them and let you guys kind of play with them, see what you think. You can turn them on and off as you need to. You can hear when they're running. This is an older generation one, so when it's on, you actually can't. It doesn't have that audible sound. So, and the older ones don't have an LED. These have 2 LEDs in the handle, so at night they actually lighten up pretty well. The other thing is the handle is adjustable. Some guys, I think guys are almost not liking it as much as they are liking it. So you can play with it and see what you like. If you're going on an angle, you can loosen it and retighten it and use it. But you know, I think it's just a preference thing really for guys just to figure out what they like. On the combi, the other cool thing is the tips are removable. So if you're wanting to do a cut and come all the way through, you can actually just pop that pin out. Because right now they're not coming closed all the way, but if you pop the pins out, they'll actually cut all the way and shear through. What else, guys?
How easy do they pop out?
Real easy. They just come right off. Yeah, they just pop through with your finger, and the pin actually stays with the end, so you can't lose the pin. So I mean, it's just you just pull that, it comes off, and they'll cut clear through. So, but I kind of compare these like a pumpulence. They don't do anything great. They're not the best spreader. They're not the best cutter. They do both. They're pretty dang good. But if you're expecting these to spread like a spreader or cut like a cutter, they're not going to do either. But they're still a really useful tool.
In your toolbox.
Great. I didn't say it that time, just for you. So yeah, so kind of the game plan we've been doing, we've been starting on the driver's side and just doing a traditional B-pillar blowout style. So if you guys just want to just switch up on the tools, we're not going to be highly regimented, just everybody get a chance to get on the tools and use them. Just do our traditional B-pillar starting on the driver's side, and we'll move forward, and then we'll go to the other side and maybe do it a little bit different, try a different style. Just the key is everybody gets on the tools and gets to play with them.
Sweet.
Sound good?